Mr. Kumar.
Salam.
My name is Njenga.
Yes.
I'll ask you a few questions.
Yes.
And I believe you have your Quran, correct?
Yes, I.
And that you're a Muslim and a faithful one, yes?
Yes, I am.
Would you kindly hold your Quran and read for us Surah ya 25 mstari wa 72?
What is it about?
You have the Quran there, I want you to read it.
You want me to read?
Yes.
Surah?
25, 72.
Can I browse in the phone? It will be much faster.
I'm also browsing.
You said Quran?
Yes, Quran, yes.
Surah?
25, 72.
2572.
I beg your pardon, I don't know how to read it. Inasema vipi? What does it say? I can share this with you. The highlighted one.
And they do not bear witness to what is false.
What does it say?
And they do not bear witness to what is false.
And they do not bear witness to what is
false.
Who is that being addressed by that verse?
The believing Muslims.
The believers of?
The believing Muslims.
Are you one of them?
I believe I am.
That yes. Are you one of them or you believe
yes.
you are?
Nobody can say you.
Are you one of those persons
I
being
believe,
addressed?
Yes. I do believe, yes.
And that verse bites you as a Muslim, correct?
Yes, it does.
And that therefore you are here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you lived that pledge and promise?
So far I have.
Yes?
So far I have.
What will be your conclusion if I confirm to you through my examination that you have not lived that provision?
Everybody has the right
What
of
will
opinion.
What will be your conclusion? Ataenda kupiga dua?
Everybody, it's between me, as you said, it's between me and God.
Yes,
and
yes, that's what I'm asking. What will you at the end of the day?
I'll speak the truth of what happened that day,
right.
What I witnessed.
All right. Now, get hold of your investigation diary.
Yes.
Yes. Get hold of it. And as you get hold of it,
yes.
How many police stations were mobilized for that particular day? How many all these contingents, they came from one police station or diverse police stations?
Diverse police stations.
How many police stations were in action?
I can't recall.
Yes?
I can't recall.
Which police station did you come from?
This year in Nakuru West.
This year in Nakuru?
West.
West.
Yes.
Who was your commander for that?
From West, it was Inspector Lengopito.
Yes?
From Nakuru West, this year Nakuru West, our in charge was Inspector Lengopito.
Where were you at the time you received the call from One Wesley?
I was in my house.
Yes?
I was in my house.
So what did you do upon receipt of that call? Did you just leave or what exactly happened?
No, he called and informed us the operation would take place in the morning.
Yes.
Yes.
So in the morning you took your vehicle or a boda or a taxi and went to
Kaptembo.
Yes.
Police station where our
Kaptembo.
Yes.
You went to
Kaptembo Police Station.
Yes.
Where our offices are housed, and that is when we converged with the rest. And
how many left Kaptembo?
We were 4 in number.
Yes.
We were four in number.
Was that diarized at Kaptembo?
Yes, I believe it was.
It was diarized. And please desist from using the word believe. Here we want facts.
Yes.
So kindly show us the entries of activities at Kaptembo.
The entries?
Yes, of the activities at Kaptembo Police Station.
No, I don't know the...
No. Just show us. What were you supposed to do before you left Kaptembwa?
We were supposed to book at the end.
Yes?
We were supposed to book in the OB.
Yes?
Yes.
Was that done?
Again, the in charge.
Was it done or not done? No, I'm asking you. You are aware whether it was done or it was not done? You are not aware. I put it to you that that was not done. What do you say? Yes? Then upon leaving Kaptembwa, where did you go to? You went to Lanet Police Station. Yes, upon arrival at Lanet Police Station, what was supposed to happen?
As there were senior officers.
Yes, what was supposed to happen? This contingent has left Kaptembwa.
Yes.
We are now at Lanet Police Station. What procedure is supposed to take place? Administrative procedures.
Yes.
Yes.
We follow what we are.
Are you supposed to do any other entry that now we have come? Yes,
it should.
It was that.
It's procedurally, it should be done
Correctly, that
as part of a procedure.
That a contingent has left Kaptembwa
Yes.
to Lanet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Was that where is that done? Where are those entries done?
Maybe
not maybe, don't do guesswork here.
The IO can
no, where is the entry done? When you go to
the Lanet police, the occurrence book.
Or the occurrence book. Which police station?
The one that you've gone to.
Which, in this case, which one?
Lanet.
Yes. You got your police file with you. Kindly give us an extract of where that entry was done.
Again, that will be the.
No. It is you who is there.
Yes. The
IO will come, will have his day. Show us from the police file.
I believe the entries are in the OBs.
Excuse me, I have advised you once more to desist from using that word belief. Here we don't work with beliefs.
It's okay.
Here we work with facts.
No problem.
Show us where that is in the police file.
That is the duty of the IO, as I said again. It is not my duty.
Mr. Atman.
Yes, sir.
You will not tell me how to do my work.
And I'm not telling
you. I am
just explaining. I'm explaining the best that I know. Field. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you'll do what I am asking you to do.
Yes.
Not what you want to do.
Yes.
Show us the entry.
Your Honor, I believe it is.
Is the entry there or not?
Your Honor, I believe it is the duty of the investigating officer who is conversant with his case file.
Mr. Witness, would you kindly answer me the question that I am asking? And I'll press to this until you give me a satisfactory answer. Is the entry of what transpired at Lanet Police Station captioned by any OB?
The answer cannot
that be that you know whereof.
The answer cannot be given by this police file. It can be given by the actual OB. The actual occurrence book, one in Lanet, the other one in Kaptembwa, can explain.
Who was supposed to do that entry at Lanet Police Station?
At every one time, it is the senior most in that.
In this case, who was the senior most?
I said
from in this case, who was the senior most
at Lanet
officer?
Or in Kaptembwa?
Who was the senior most officer who left Kaptembwa to Lanet?
Inspector Samson Lengopito.
Inspector?
Samson Lengopito.
Samson?
Yes.
Is he the one that was responsible or supposed to do the entries at the OB at Lanet?
As procedure, it is the senior most.
So in this case, who was to do it? The senior most officer at Lanet or the senior most officer from Kaptembwa to Lanet?
At Kaptembwa, it should have been the inspector.
We are now past Kaptembwa. We are at Lanet.
Down at Lanet, it should have been either Mr. Langat or anybody he designated to, to do the report.
So what was the role of Mr. Samson upon arrival at Lanet?
He was tasked to be...
No, in terms of administrative.
Yes. And
making sure that there is proper transition from Kaptembwa to Lanet of his officers.
Yes.
Yes, I'm interested in that transition.
Upon arrival, he reported to Mr. Langat.
Yes.
That is what he should have done.
Yes, then upon report to Mr. Langat, what happens next?
The briefing or the...
no, administrative. Yes. I'm interested about the OB.
I believe, yes. A report should be made.
Was that report made?
I believe it's there.
Don't believe. Was it made or not made?
That cannot.
I want a yes or a no answer.
I did not make it.
No, it's not you. You're not the senior most. Was the report made?
I don't want to preempt, Your Honor. Kindly allow me not to preempt.
I beg that the witness does answer the question that I'm asking. And I deserve a yes or a no answer.
If I was given
If you know, you know, or you don't know.
I don't know.
You
Yes.
do not know that it was no. Yes. So, did you ever meet any other police officers from other police stations in that particular night station?
Yes.
Were you able to tell where they had come from?
No, I wasn't, but all I can remember is that we were a team of around 20 officers.
20 officers. Yes. Are you able to tell from which police station they had been gathered from?
I can tell. At times you find you know.
Are you able to tell? You're not able to tell.
I'm not able to tell.
Now, what brief did you receive at Lanet police station, and who briefed you? Yes.
Superintendent of police telling us that he had received intelligence reports that there was a large number of people who had converged in a homestead.
Yes. And therefore?
And our main aim was to go and find out.
No. Yes. And you have received intelligence about a large gathering, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything else that he ever told you other than that gathering? Yes?
Nothing.
Are you aware that Wesley Langat has recorded his statement?
Yes.
And that he's going to be a witness in this case?
Yes.
Would you be surprised if I gave you an excerpt of his statement in respect to the brief that you got? Yes?
Yes.
Would you kindly read the highlighted paragraphs? The three highlighted paragraphs. And before you read, confirm whether that is Mr. Wesley's report or statement.
Yes, according to the address here, it's him.
Yes, then read what I have highlighted loudly.
11th May 2023. Report from CCIO Nakuru County that there was an illegal activity being planned or conducted by the proscribed organized criminal gang, namely Mongiki.
Yes, when did he receive that information and from who?
On 11th, from the CCIO.
From the CCIO.
Nakuru County, yes.
What information did he receive?
Yes.
Yes?
He received information that there was an illegal activity being planned or conducted by the proscribed organized criminal gang, namely Mongiki.
So that is the intelligence that he's speaking about.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We therefore know the source of his intelligence, correct?
Yes.
When you receive an intelligence, yes, are you able to confirm the nature of the people gathering there, what they are doing before you visit the scene?
No, you have to visit the scene.
Yes?
You have to visit the scene first.
Thank you. Read the next one.
On the 12th May 2023 at 4:00 hours, I met all officers at Lanet Police Station as planned and briefed them on the nature and scope of the operation. The brief was to conduct a raid on the said property, search, interrogate, and arrest the gang members, if any, and seize illegal drugs or weapons therein.
Thank you. So even before you visit the scene, yes, your senior, Mr. Langat, is already briefing you on what you're supposed to do, correct? Correct or not correct?
Not correct.
Read the statement.
This is a statement.
Excuse me, sir. Read the statement by Mr. Langat.
With all due respect, Your Honor.
When he comes and
this is his personal statement.
Mr. Witness.
Yes.
Read the statement as written.
The statement has said that.
Yeah, I'm just asking for one very simple favor.
Yes. Which part should I read?
Yes, that highlighted one.
And that's what I've
read. Yes, please just read it again.
I reread. I do recall very well on the 11th May 2023.
He recalls very well on the
11th of May.
11th.
Yes.
You are aware that your statement is supposed to corroborate all the statements by any other officer,
yes,
so that these 12 individuals can go to prison and rot there, correct?
No.
You are aware that you're supposed to collaborate the evidence, correct?
Yes.
And that your evidence must be corroborated in a manner that must be watertight to make sure that any doubt is removed
Very
from this
true.
case, correct?
Very true.
That these individuals are members of Mungiki, correct? That is the evidence you must tie together, correct?
my
Yes or not?
the investigative
No,
team, yes.
And therefore, whatever Wesley is saying in that statement must be corroborated by your evidence to make sure that you have a watertight case,
Yes,
correct?
it should. Yes, it should.
And therefore, he says that on the 11th, he received intelligence that there were members of the Mungiki even before going to the scene, correct?
Yes.
And therefore, he also says that the brief was to go and confiscate and search and recover drugs, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
When was that and what time?
It says here it was on 12 May 2023 at 0400 hours.
0400 hours is what time? 12 hours clock.
It should be 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yes.
Was that before the raid or after the raid?
This was
Before the raid. So even before the raid, he has already formed an opinion of what you're supposed to go and search, correct? Read the next paragraph, the highlighted one.
I then told him that the purpose of the raid was to interrogate the occupants, conduct
What did he
search.
say?
Yes.
Please recap it.
I then told him that the purpose of the raid was to interrogate the occupants.
Told him or told them.
Here it says told him.
All right.
Yes.
Who is this being told?
That he had told.
Yes, Your Honor. I will be guided. Next. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
On another person's
Yes, Your Honor.
statement to seek information within the knowledge.
Yes, Your Honor. I will not ask him who is addressing, but just read the excerpt. Read the excerpt.
I then told him that the purpose of the raid was to interrogate the occupants, conduct search therein, and arrest the gang members, if any, and seize illegal drugs or weapons therein.
That incident, is it happening before the raid or after the raid?
On arrival, this is
No.
I believe this
The
is
statement you have done, the
during.
statement you have read,
Yes.
is it happening before or after the raid?
The first two parts.
No,
are before.
excuse me. The last paragraph you have read.
The last, I believe it's during.
No. Just read it again.
Unless I read the,
Just read it
the
again.
whole.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you can read and connect. But I'm interested in the highlighted part.
It is during because.
No. Just read what the statement says, the one that is highlighted.
That is
the highlighted part.
It's the one that read.
Yes.
I then told him that the purpose of the raid was to interrogate.
So the purpose of the raid, that is anticipatory, correct? The purpose of the raid is, that is a futuristic event, correct or not correct?
Yes.
Yes?
On this statement.
Correct or not correct?
Yes. You ask, come again, please.
The statement reads that the purpose of the raid is, right?
Yes. Here he was telling the
No,
gate
excuse
man.
me, I'm not asking what he was telling.
He was telling the gate
I'm
man.
not interested.
Yes.
The purpose of the raid is to do what?
At what particular?
Excuse me. That is
at the
exactly
briefing, we've read what he says about.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm comfortable with what.
Now during the raid, he says he spoke to the gate man.
Yes.
And I then told him that.
So the person being addressed here, according to you, and you are there, was the gate man, correct?
Yes.
Did you see Mr. Wesley addressing the gate man?
At the gate, not everybody alighted.
So you are not there, the gate man?
Yes.
Yes? So are you there or you're not there?
I was there, but I was in a car.
So you never saw him addressing the gate man? But nevertheless, he does address.
I saw him with the uniformed officers. I didn't know what they were speaking about at the gate.
But from his statement,
yes.
He says he was addressing the gate man, correct?
Yes.
What is he telling the gate man?
The purpose of the raid was to interrogate the occupants, conduct search therein, and arrest gang members, if any,
and do what?
Drugs and weapons.
Before even they get into the compound, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Give me the statement. So even before anything is done, your senior has already formed an opinion that there are members of Mungiki here, there are drugs, Yes,
Yes.
their paraphernalias, they must be recovered, correct?
According to statement. Yes.
According to him, correct? And that there are also weapons that must be recovered, correct? According to his
Statement.
Now, let's go to your statement. You mentioned you mentioned that the area was cordoned, correct?
Yes.
Who did that?
I was part of that team of condoning.
Yes.
I was part of the team.
Who normally condones a scene of crime?
Anybody who has been assigned that duty, who has been put in the
And condone.
condone team. Yes.
Why is a scene of crime condoned?
It is condoned for mainly two purposes.
Yes.
One, to prevent escape
Yes.
or removal of material or exhibits from a scene,
Yes.
and two, to prevent, that is preventing movement from inside to outside.
Yes.
And two is prevent movement from outside to inside
Why
by
should we
anybody who, yes,
why should we prevent that movement, either inside or outside?
to preserve
Yeah.
preserve the scene and every,
Preserve the integrity of the scene.
yes,
Correct?
yes.
Why should we preserve the integrity of the scene?
Because I believe everything should
Not believe,
yes,
it's what you know.
everything should be left as is.
Yes.
And everything should be handled as is.
Yes.
Everything should be recorded, should be documented as is.
Is a scene of crime a fundamental and integral part of this file?
Yes, it is.
Was that scene of crime secured?
Yes, it was.
Is it still secured to date?
I can't tell.
No.
I'm not sure.
You were there when they finished the exercise, correct?
Yes.
Right? How many officers
Yes,
were left at the scene securing that scene of crime?
I'd say none.
None
To
of
the best
them.
of my knowledge, yes.
Everybody boarded his motor vehicle and left,
Yes.
right? And rushed to record statements, correct? Correct or not correct, Mr. Tuman?
Not correct. Everybody went back to their duties.
But the scene was never secured, right?
That much I'm not aware.
The scene was never secured by the officers that you are with on that day, correct?
I can't say on that.
Excuse me, Mr.
I
Tuman.
don't know the plan.
Do you want to read?
When we left,
Sura ya 25 tena?
when we left,
Do you want to read? Excuse me. Do you want to read Sura ya 25?
I'm saying the truth.
Huo mstari
That when
nikwambia,
we left, there was nobody.
there was nobody.
Yes.
So as we speak, there is no scene of crime that is existing. So that if you want to tell the court to go and see the house and where these were recovered and how they were recovered, we cannot certainly tell the court. Correct?
A revisit is not possible at this juncture.
Sorry?
A revisit to the scene at this juncture, I believe.
That is not
Unless
within your power.
Yes?
That's not within your power.
Yes.
Determine.
Yes.
So if we go to the court, we'll find a contaminated scene of crime as of now, correct?
We'll find a homestead, yes.
A contaminated scene of crime, correct?
I don't believe there are scenes that needs to be preserved, there are scenes that don't need to be preserved.
This was not necessary for preservation, correct?
It was documented.
No, I'm asking, this was not a necessary scene of crime for preservation.
It was preserved by a document.
I don't want to know it was preserved. I'm speaking about that scene of crime. It was not necessary for you people to be diligent enough to preserve that scene of crime, correct?
Scenes that can't be preserved are documented by the CSI.
Okay.
And that is why
So,
Chief Inspector.
what exactly was documented in respect to that scene of crime? And where is the documentation?
I believe it should be in the police file and the IO.
You have the prosecutor here. Give us that documented scene of crime. As we wait, did you witness the documentation? Did you not?
The
Did
documentation.
you witness the documentation of the scene of crime?
I personally I didn't.
You never witnessed. So what you're testifying cannot then.
Then I should not use them, Your
No,
Honor.
no, listen.
All due
It's not you to determine. Yes. Are you a lawyer?
I am not,
Thank you.
but I'm
It's okay. I'm
I'm
not
officer
interested.
under the oath.
Were you there when the scene of being was being documented?
No,
Who documented it?
Chief Inspector Wahome Kamori.
Were you there? Did you see Chief Inspector
I saw him.
documented?
Yes, I saw him. He came
So,
later.
excuse me, Mr. Witness.
He was called in later.
Did you see him? Did you not see him?
I saw him. I didn't see him take.
So were you
photos of
there
the
when it
document.
was being documented? Do you want to return to earlier statement?
What I'm saying?
I'm asking, you stated you were not there, correct?
Yes.
Then you want to say that Chief Inspector Wahome documented and you were there. Which one do you want us to take?
No, I'm saying Chief Inspector Wahome came now.
Which version of your story?
From where I was? From
Excuse me.
Yes.
And be keen to listen and slow to speak.
Okay.
Which version of your story do you want us to take? The one that you are
What do you
there
want us
or
to clarify so that I can clarify it?
so were you
once and
there?
for all
Were
now?
you there when the scene of crime was being documented? That's the question I'm asking.
I wasn't there when
You are not there.
Yes.
So you could not have seen Mr. Wahome.
I saw
documented.
him. I was seeing the gate when he came in. That is the point.
So where exactly were you when the scene of crime was being documented?
I was on the outer.
Inside the compound or
Inside the compound.
inside the compound?
Yes.
Yes. Where was the scene of crime being documented from?
Inside the house.
Inside the houses, right? So that is what you never witnessed, the documentation.
Yes.
What time did Mr. Wahome come to the scene? What time? I'm asking, I'm specific about time. Yes?
Precise, Your Honor. But
You can remember some details in times, but when I ask when Wahome came, you cannot remember.
because I wasn't keen.
Where was Mr. Wahome coming from?
He was coming from the DCI office.
From the DCIO
town.
office in town.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Who invited Mr. Wahome to the scene?
I believe the in charge.
Don't believe.
That's
We are not in a mosque here or in a church. Here in court.
no problem, Your Honor.
Those beliefs you take them elsewhere.
But I still.
Who
believe-
invited him?
I still believe it was Mr. Wesley. I'm not
Don't
sure.
use that terminology.
I'm not sure.
You are not sure. So what time did he come? I put that question to you again.
I would say a few minutes after we had completed.
No, I'm specific about time.
I
Time is
can-
of the essence
I
here.
don't know.
You do not know. Normally, when an officer is leaving a police station to a scene of crime, what happens before he leaves the station?
Procedurally.
Yes, procedurally. I'm interested about procedure here.
We should book,
Yes,
but there are circumstances
he should
that do not-
book
or in the occurrence.
in the current book.
Yes.
Why is he doing the booking?
To show the movement. and
To show the movement,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And also protect the integrity of the process that is undertaking, correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And for purposes of accountability and transparency, correct?
True.
Is that why we do the booking?
Yes.
Are you aware whether or not Mr. Wahome booked his endeavors for that day in the parents' book?
I'm not sure.
Yes?
I'm not sure.
You had the opportunity of perusing the court file, correct? I said the police file, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Did you see Mr. Wahome's treatment anywhere?
I didn't go through.
Did
other
you
people.
see it or never
I
saw
did.
it? Yes?
I did.
You,
I never.
You never saw it. I put it to you that Mr. Wahome is not one of the witnesses that will be appearing before this court to testify. What do you say?
Now I know. I
Yes?
didn't know. I didn't know. I don't
I
know.
now
I
put
don't
it
know.
to you
Yes.
that Mr. Wahome, I put it to your knowledge, which you do not possess,
Yes.
that Mr. Wahome is not one of the witnesses appearing before this court that we know of. What do you say?
I don't know the list of witnesses.
I have now told you because I have read the
Yes.
statements that have been given to me by the prosecution.
Yes.
I am now informing you and putting it to you
Yes.
that he is not one of the witnesses who will come and testify the concocted lies that you're speaking about this morning.
And I said now I've known.
Thank you. So, who took those photos?
Whoever took the
Who
photos.
took the photos?
Whoever took the photos, they produced them.
Excuse
before
me.
court.
I am not asking about production.
It was Chief
You are
Inspector
at the
Wahome
scene.
Kamore.
Chief Inspector Wahome
Kamore. Yes.
What did he use to take the photos?
He can explain that.
No, I'm asking. You are there. You saw this gentleman coming in,
A camera.
prepared to take the photos of the scene of crime, right?
Yes.
How was he dressed?
Well, I can't remember, but he was in casual.
He was in casual,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Did you see the camera?
He always carried.
I'm not asking what he does. I'm asking this specific.
He had a
things.
big bag. Yes, I don't know what was inside that big bag.
Yeah, he had a big bag.
Yes.
Did he use the bag to take the photos, or what did he use to take the photos?
Again, I said,
What did he use to take the photos, Mr. Atuman?
as I had explained, Your Honor,
I don't want you to
wasn't
explain.
inside
I
the-
want a specific answer. Did
I
he use
wasn't
the
inside
bag
the house.
or he used the camera?
I wasn't in the house.
Yes.
Yes.
So what did he use to take the photos?
Mr. Wahome can.
No, it's you. You'll answer that question.
How will I
It's not a
answer when I
witness.
wasn't in the house, Your Honor?
Yeah.
How will I answer if I wasn't in the house?
So did you see a camera yourself when he finished taking that exercise?
Yes, he had a camera in hand.
So you confirm that he had a camera,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So you're limiting the extent of the truth, correct?
I'm not limiting.
Yes.
He had a camera. I don't know if he used it or whatever.
But you saw a camera, correct?
Yes, and he had a
And
bag.
therefore the camera was not for purposes of taking birthday party photos. It was
Yes.
for purposes of taking this scene, correct?
Yes.
And therefore you must apply it towards that purpose, correct?
Sure.
Thank you. Upon the taking of the photos at the scene of crime, what happens? What follows next?
I'm not conversant with that procedure because it's
They must be processed, correct or not correct? I am not a
Yes, they
police
should.
officer and I know.
they should.
They must be processed, correct? Why are they being processed?
To have hard copies and
For
keep
purposes of
records.
utilization before this court or any
Yes,
other forum,
records,
correct?
Yes.
Right? Are photos certified upon processing?
They should be.
Are they issued with certificates?
They should be.
I'm asking, are they issued with certificates?
The
Certificates certifying that these photos have been certified.
yes, they should be.
Right?
Before being produced. Before.
Does that certificate capture, and before I go to that,
Yes.
when forwarding the gadget for purpose of processing, is it always captured in a memo, police memo?
When?
Wahome leaves the scene,
Yes.
the alleged Wahome
Yes.
goes to the police station and begins the process of processing the evidence.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What happens? Does he just take a camera, go with it, processes it anywhere in Nakuru or anywhere in the government laboratory, right? Or there is kind of documentations.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What documentation is follows that?
There should be a certificate of
A certificate.
to certify, or they put a rubber stamp and sign on the photo.
Yes.
That is certification.
But there must be evidence of how the process is moving on, correct?
That should be captured in his statement.
In the memorandum, in the memo. There are police memos, you know that forwarding
Yes.
the exit, correct?
Yes.
Have you seen a police memo forwarding that exit?
Haven't
Ask the prosecution to give you one. Mr. Omoenga, kindly give him that memo for you to look at it. I want to examine the memo. I want to look at the memorandum forwarding that evidence. You have able counsel who is going to help you. And please make sure that what you give him is what you have shared with us. I'm specific. I don't want the documentation. I want the police memo, not the photos. I'm so specific of what I want. If you have it there, please, let's move on. Do you have the memo with you?
There's a certification of.
I'm asking the memo, not the certification. You reckon that the memorandum is a statutory form, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
Then,
You reckon and recognize that the memorandum forwarding
yes.
exhibits is a statutory form, correct?
Yes.
A police form, correct? That is exactly what I want you to identify.
Where should it be forwarded to?
No, don't ask me questions.
Yes.
You are a police officer,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
You understand that exhibits are accompanied by memos, correct? Am I correct?
Your Honor,
Am I correct or not correct?
you are correct. But
And therefore, when you're forwarding this evidence, it must be accompanied by that memo. Correct or not correct?
when you are
Correct or not correct? If I am not
If
correct,
I-
tell
if
me
I
I'm
can
not correct.
explain,
No, I'm not. I don't want explanations.
memos are done when you are forwarding something to another office. But if he photographs them and produces them with his machines in his office,
You don't require a
he doesn't-
memo.
Yes, he doesn't.
So what replaces the memorandum in that case?
The certification
The
that
certification.
yes,
Do you have that certification with you?
yes, it's here.
Please hold it. Tell us the date of that certificate.
According to the date here, it's on the 16th.
The 16th.
Yes, of May 2020.
Would you kindly read out the reference number?
It is the reference number is DCI
Na uongeze sauti.
DCI oblique SEC oblique NKU oblique NNG oblique 4 oblique 4 oblique volume 4 of oblique 206.
Perfect. That's what I have.
Yes.
Who is being addressed?
To the in charge CSI Nakuru.
CSI means what?
The crime scene investigation.
Crime scene.
Investigation.
Crime scene
Investigation.
investigations.
Yes.
Where are they being addressed?
See,
Why are they being addressed in specificity?
why are they being addressed?
Yes.
Because they are the ones who should certify the.
Yes, they are being addressed because they were not at the scene. Correct or not correct?
I'm not aware of that.
Right. Assuming that Mr. Wahome appeared at the scene,
Yes.
would he have addressed this letter to the CSI Nakuru?
No, Mr. Hamza should have done the certification himself.
Right. He would not have addressed a letter to himself, correct? Is Mr. and who has written that letter?
I see it's
Shika
Mr.
hiyo barua.
I see it's Mr. Wesley Langat.
Wesley Langat. Is he a member of the CIC? CSI, sorry.
No, he isn't.
Yes?
He isn't.
So he's addressing another department, correct?
Yes.
In that particular case, is a memorandum important?
I believe he should be.
Don't believe.
Yes.
Is it important?
In some cases,
In that case, is the memorandum a fundamental document?
this letter can.
I'm asking.
This letter can substitute the memo. It
Oh,
serves as
okay.
a memo too.
So the police can legislate from their police stations. So the police can change the procedures as decreed by the law, correct? The police have that power.
Nobody.
So when the law says Form X must be used as a memorandum, the police can decide to replace it, correct?
Nobody should replace anything.
Yes?
But it is.
Now, I don't want a but. So the police can
replace.
replace it, yes or no?
They shouldn't.
Thank you. So I'm interested about why is CSI being addressed? Why are they the recipient of this information in this case?
I believe Mr. Langat.
Don't believe.
Okay, Mr. Langat will explain.
No,
and
it's
CSI
you.
will explain
You are.
their part.
By the
On my
way,
part, yes.
have you been to school?
Yes, I have.
What levels?
I'm a diploma holder
Diploma holder in
government stores.
government stores.
Yes.
Oh, good. But you can understand simple English, simple logic, right? And exercise some bit of reasonableness, correct?
Yes, I can.
And therefore, when I invite you to exercise reasonableness,
Yes.
I invite you to tell me why the in charge of CSI is being addressed by
The-
Mr. Langat.
Here,
Simple
in the
logic.
letter, in the
Yes,
letter, he's being
yes.
addressed to certify the,
To certify.
yes, the photograph.
Would you read the content? And I told you to get hold of that letter. We'll dwell on it.
No problem.
Yeah.
This
Na
office.
shika barua.
Yes.
Yeah, shika barua tusome.
Ndio hii niko nayo.
Yes, just read it.
This office is investigating a case of being a member of an organized criminal group contrary to Section 7B.
It's okay. Then read the next one,
Uh-huh.
where we request.
We request for certification of 9 photographs taken at the scene during the recovery of the paraphernalia.
Who is this requesting? Who is requesting?
Mr. Langat,
Mr. Langat. Who is being requested?
the CSI, the in charge CSI.
The CSI. In normal operations, when the scene of crime has properly been documented, does this take place?
No, it doesn't.
Yes. So it is then therefore not true that the scene of crime, Mr. Kamore ever visited that place. You are therefore lying.
Mr. Kamore was at the scene.
No.
I'm saying what I know, Your Honor.
What you saw.
Yeah.
Okay, let's proceed. Then what is he saying? The photographs.
Oh, sorry.
Get hold of that letter.
Okay.
I know it's not very pleasant to you.
No, it is. There is no problem with it. The photographs were taken by use of mobile phone make.
The photographs were taken by use of mobile phone.
Make Techno come on.
Yes.
16S.
And the serial number, correct?
Yes.
Is that the camera that Mr. Kamore brought to the scene?
No, it's not.
Were you not then therefore lying?
I am not lying. Mr. Kamore was at the scene. He had a photograph. He had a big bag. Whatever followed from there, I can't explain you. And I can only explain what I saw, what I perceived, and what I witnessed at the scene.
If I put it to you that in the entire bag, the only thing that was in that bag was the mobile phone Techno, what would you say? Yes?
I don't know about that.
What would you say?
I wouldn't be certain about
Let's proceed. Get hold of the next document.
Yes.
Are you able to see the Mr. Kamore's report?
Yes.
When is it dated?
It's dated 16th.
Yes.
16th of May 2020.
What its reference number?
It's DCI /NKU /CSI /35.
Yes. What is it captured? The reference?
The reference reads certificate as to photographic prints,
Yes.
stroke enlargement.
Then proceed to read what Mr. Kamore is saying.
I, Simon Kamore, of CSI Nakuru, being an officer appointed by the DPP under Gazette Notice Number.
That's okay.
Yes.
Read.
Hereby certify as follows.
Yes.
Number 1, on the 16th day of May 2023,
On the 16th day of May 2023
at 09:00
at
a.m.
09:00
a.m.
Stop there. At that particular time, on the 16th, were you still at the scene of crime or you had exited the scene of crime?
We had exited by then.
Yes?
We had exited.
Good. Yes, proceed.
I received
I
received
received
a phone memory card.
Hold on.
Yes.
You're a diploma holder.
Yes.
I want you to inform us whether you understand the meaning of the word received. If you do not, I'll aid you with giving you the Oxford Dictionary definition as to what that exactly means. Yes? I want you to have a look at. Do you understand what it means? But I also aid you by looking at what the Oxford Dictionary means.
To take into one's possession.
Just read it as it is.
Receive functions as a transitive verb that.
Sorry? Functions as
A transitive verb
transiting verb, yes,
that requires an object
that requires an object. In this case, what is the object?
and means.
In this case, what is the object?
the photo.
The
The memory card. Sorry.
yes. So he's receiving what?
An object.
An object.
Yes.
In our context, is what now is receiving?
No.
In our context, what is he receiving?
It's he says
He received what?
a phone.
Yes, a phone.
Memory card
Yes.
paired to a mobile phone serial number that Techno come on 16.
Can you receive what you have?
No, you can't.
Yes?
You can't.
There must be a third party or a second party who is conveying you that instrument or that information, correct?
Yes.
In this case, where is Kamore receiving this memory card and the phone from?
In the letter it says, I have received a phone and memory card prior to that, Techno 16.
Refer to the letter that we just read.
Yes.
The first letter. Is that what is now confirming to have received?
Yes.
You know, you must connect them.
Yes.
You must connect Wesley's letter to Kamore's letter, correct?
Yes.
Is it that what is now confirming to have received?
Yes, it's the
Would
one.
he have received if he was at the scene?
No.
I therefore put it to you that Mr. Kamore did not visit that scene, and that all what he did it from the comfort of his houses.
I'll repeat again.
No.
I'm under oath.
Yes, and not just
Mr.
under
Kamore
oath,
was
also a Muslim who has sworn and read the Quran to speak the truth.
Yes, Mr. Kamore
Speak
was.
to your consciousness, Mr. Witness.
That is what I'm
Speak
saying.
the truth.
Your Honor, I'm saying.
Say that he never visited the scene and that you are here to concoct lies.
No, I'm not. Completely not.
Why was he receiving if he was at all at the station at the scene?
He was.
Why was he receiving this camera, this information if he was at the scene?
Even if I try to explain it.
No, why was he
It
receiving?
will only be assumptions.
Answer me. Why was he receiving if at all he was at the scene?
Mr. Kamore and Mr. Langat should explain that.
No, it's you explaining. I'll ask them the questions. Why was Mr. Kamore receiving this information if at all he ever visited the scene?
I can't tell why.
You cannot tell.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to the covering report that you spoke about.
Yes.
Grab it.
The
covering report.
Yes.
When was the covering report generated? Are you able to tell?
Let me check. Doesn't have a date.
Yes?
It doesn't have a date.
Doesn't have a date. Correct?
Yes.
But it was it, does a covering report appear before the investigations, during the investigations, or before even the raid?
Yes.
Give us a sequence that can ordinarily lead to the generation of a covering report in a criminal case. What happened first?
What happened after you included all of
In this case, for example, could a covering report have been generated before the raid?
It's after.
It's after. Thank you. Number two,
Yes.
will I be right to say that the covering report informs the next course of action?
The covering report?
The covering report informs in the criminal processes, inform the next course of action, correct?
Yes.
That is to say to charge or not to charge, correct?
Yes.
And therefore, will I also be correct to say that the covering report presents the analysis of the evidence as captioned by the investigating officer?
Presents
the analysis of the evidence.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes.
And will I therefore be able to be right, or rather, will I be right if I therefore say that a charge can only be generated pursuant to this report? Will I be right?
That a judge?
Will I be right to say that in the absence of a covering report, the IO cannot advise the DPP or inform the DPP on the next course of action, correct?
Yes.
Finally, will I also be right to say that upon visiting the scene, in the absence of a report, the IO is not able to tell which offense to charge for, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Now have a look at the investigation diary. Yes? You got it?
Just a moment. Yes, I'm here.
You got it? We have the first entry and the second entry. Can you see OB?
Yes.
OB marked as 02/13/05/2023.
Yes, I do.
What hour is it?
It says 0028 hours.
Yes. What are the details?
Prisoners in.
The number is OB002 stroke 13 stroke 05 stroke 2023 at 0028 hours. Yes.
Yes.
What does it relate to?
It says prisoners in.
Yes.
It says now Chief Inspector Onduru, PC Kid Boy, PC Omar, PC Morevi, and PC driver Abdi do book in 3 male prisoners, namely Daniel Mugu,
Yes, Daniel.
yes, and then there's Peter,
Muganjeroge. Yes.
yes, there's Peter Njenga,
Yes.
and Simon Muigai
Yes.
to be charged with the offense of organized crime.
Yes.
Now placed in cells by PC Harrison.
Which date is it?
That's date 2.
That is date 2. That is on the 13th, correct?
Sorry, yeah? Yes, 13.
Yes.
13.
When had you visited the scene?
We had visited the scene at on 12.
On 12th.
Yes.
So this entry of the investigation diary is coming within the investigation period, correct?
Yes.
Before even the generation of the covering report, correct?
Yes.
And therefore, even before that, these guys have already been condemned that they are members of the Mongeki, correct? Correct or not correct? From the OB.
They are to be charged with the offense.
They are to be charged
Yes.
with the offense.
Yes.
Are you aware that they have now been charged with the same offense?
Yes, they have.
Yes?
Yes.
So it was a predetermined process, correct?
Depends with the use of English.
Look at entry number 2.
Yes.
That is OB 13/05/23
Yes.
at 13:40 hours.
Yes.
Again, what is happening?
Prisoners in.
Yes. Who are these prisoners?
It says 2 prisoners, namely
Yes.
John Kariko
John Kariko. Where is John Kariko? John. Yes. And the next one?
and Daudi Mwangi.
Daudi Mwangi. Remain standing. Those are the prisoners, correct?
Yes.
What are they to be charged with?
To be charged for the offense of being members of organized criminal gang.
Which organized criminal gang is that?
It's not written.
No, now, which criminal gang is that now that they now face that offense?
According to the
No, the charge sheet, yes. Mr. Witness, are you telling me that you came here without knowing? Yes? Yes. So even as early as 13th of 13 on May 2023, a decision had been made for them to be charged with being members of Mongeki, correct?
No, it hasn't.
No. Just read.
It's a report.
Can the OB record anything that has not transpired?
No, it can't.
So it reflects the facts of the case, correct or not correct?
As you had asked.
Correct or not correct, Mr. Witness?
It depends on
Yes?
the use of English of an individual.
Excuse me, sir. Please
Yes.
don't be clever.
I'm not being clever.
Don't try to teach us what you're supposed to know.
Yes. What is written here, it says to be charged with.
To be charged.
Yes.
Are you aware that now they have now been charged with that same offense?
Yes, they are.
So does that OB entry then speak the truthfulness of the case as it is?
Speaking what?
Does it reflect the truthfulness of the case as it is? Yani vile kulisemekana kumetendeka inadhibitisha hayo?
Yes, it has.
Asante. Last entry. Wacha kazi mingi,
Yes.
Angalia investigation diary. Are you there?
Yes, which entry?
Yes, the last entry.
Yes.
Yes?
17.
Yes?
Yes.
Entry number?
Will be 17 of 13 May 2023.
Yes. Again, what is happening?
Prisoners booked.
Yes, who is being booked? Kitabu unasimama?
Julius Ndungu,
Yes.
Kamau, and Samuel Kangede Ngigi.
Samuel Kangede?
Ngigi.
Yes. What are they being charged of? Why are they being booked in the entry?
To be charged for the offense of being members of organized criminal gang.
Do you know why they are here?
They've been charged before court.
With which offense?
The same, being members.
The next entry, sit down.
OB number?
No, that's enough. That's OB is enough. So does it surprise you, Mr. Witness, that decisions even prior to that, even before the conclusion of evidence gathering, a decision had already been made?
I wouldn't.
Do not be surprised.
I wouldn't say that.
You know, I've asked
investigations.
No, excuse me, Mr. Witness.
Yes.
It's either you are surprised or not surprised. That's the answer that I want. Would you be surprised, therefore, that even during the gathering of evidence, a decision had been made and that the police were properly briefed as to the purpose of the raid? Would it surprise you that what was captured by the OBs at the end of the day resulted to them being charged that offense? Would it surprise you? Yes or no? I just need a yes or a no answer. I do not need explanations. I just need a yes or a no answer. Would it therefore surprise you?
Your Honor,
you will not receive any solace or any immunization from the court. It's me and you. Would it surprise you? Yes or no?
I don't see it.
Would it surprise you, Mr. Witness? Yes or no?
It's written that they are.
Would it surprise you, Mr. Witness?
It happens.
Would it surprise you?
You get
excuse me,
you
Mr.
get booked and then you get charged later.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I am asking a very simple question.
Yes, yeah.
I've read you through the process of the evidence.
Yes.
We have all agreed that what was captured by the OB has ended up with a charge and the accused are before this court, correct?
Yes.
So my question is, the decision, the entries were done on various dates on the 13th, correct?
Yes, yes.
The decision to charge was done on the 20th of May, correct?
Yes.
About 7 days later, correct? 7 days later from the date of the entry of the OBs, correct?
What was done later? 7 days
The charging.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes, it was.
But they were charged with the same offense as captured by the OB, correct?
Yes.
I'm therefore asking you a very simple question. Does it therefore surprise you?
It does not surprise me because...
Thank you. You have answered that question. It doesn't surprise you. That's satisfactory. It was obvious it was supposed to happen. Grab your report, covering report.
Yes.
I'm specifically interested with the scene of crime again. You said that you read from the scene of crime, from the covering report that Mr. Kabore visited the scene, correct?
Specifically.
No, that's what you have said.
Yes.
Is that what you have not said?
I remember.
Yes. Then show us from the covering report that incidents and support the covering report with the investigation diary entry. Only two issues.
The first one is?
The first one, identified for us in the covering report, where Mr. Musoi speaks about the scene of crime being visited by Mr. Kamore. Number two, where that entry was done before he left the station to the scene of crime.
Here.
It's not included.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm just about to be done.
Yes.
And by the way, have a look at the charge sheet once more. Yes. And the first count, the holding count.
Yes.
Yes? Would you read the first count? I don't read the parties, just I'm interested with on diverse dates.
The particulars of offense?
Yes.
On diverse dates, on diverse dates between 12 May...
No, you're not reading the charge that I want you to read.
Yes.
Mine reads,
You're saying
on diverse dates between 11th May 2023 and 18th May 2023 in Nakuru sub-county within Nakuru County, jointly with others not before court.
which
The charge sheet,
that I believe that
the first charge, the first count.
yes.
Yes?
Or the amended, yes.
Yes? What does it say?
Yes, on diverse dates between 11th May and 18th May 2023.
Thank you. I want you to have a look at the accused persons.
Yes.
When was the first accused person arrested? Mr. Njenga, kindly stand. When was he arrested?
I don't know.
Yes?
I don't know.
Was he arrested during that swoop?
No, he wasn't.
Was he present?
He wasn't.
Did you see him?
No, he wasn't.
Thank you. You missed it. Yes, the next one. The rest can stand. Among the standing accused persons,
Yes.
who were arrested at Wanyeroro?
I believe the first.
Not believe. You saw. Why you not there?
Yes, that's all.
Yes, please
It's
identify
just-
for
It's
us.
just use of English.
Yes?
It's just my use of English. Just a word in my mouth.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean a lot.
Something different.
Doesn't mean a lot. The first gentleman in a blue denim.
Yes?
The second gentleman in a hood, in a black hood. The man behind them. The third gentleman with the greenish shirt.
Yes?
The other one, the
You
one.
can identify them by their, it's either accused 1, accused 2, or accused 3. Identify them in that manner.
Okay, accused 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And
Yes.
the eighth one who is leaning on the.
Who is the 8th one?
The one
who is
with
the
the
eighth?
gray shirt.
Who is the 8th accused? The gray shirt. This gentleman.
Yes, yes,
You were all arrested at Wanyeroro.
yes.
What time were they arrested?
It was around 4, 5. The
Which
morning,
date?
the morning of 12.
Which date?
12.
Which date?
12th of May 2020.
Did you witness the arrest?
Yes, I was there.
Upon the arrest, what happened to them?
We escorted them to the DCI offices in
You escorted them to?
Nakuru town.
Yes? Is that what is captured by the entry number 1 in the investigation diary? Being OB 012/05/2023. Does that reflect the position as what transpired on that day?
Which one? 05.
Yes.
OB5.
The first entry. 05.
States recovery of firearms.
Yes.
Oblique narcotic drugs. Oblique arrest of suspects.
Are these the suspects that were arrested on that day, you confirm?
Yes.
Were they booked in the police station?
They were booked with the OBs that you are reading.
You have the OB where they were booked?
The ones that you are reading.
You have the OB where they were booked?
I don't have it.
But you confirm they were in a police station, correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When were they granted bail or bond at the police station?
My duty after I escorted.
No, are you aware or you're not aware?
I'm not aware.
I put it to you that are you aware that an application, a miscellaneous application, was brought before this court? Are you aware?
I never followed through with it.
I'll then therefore make you aware.
Yes.
I will inform you. I'm very generous with information.
Thank you.
That is a miscellaneous application that was filed before this court, correct?
Yes.
Would you identify the parties, the case number and the parties?
The miscellaneous application number
Yes, the case number.
says miscellaneous number E346. E346 of 2020.
Who is the applicant?
The applicant is Eliud Misoi.
Misoi. Is Misoi the IO in this case?
Yes, he is.
Yes?
Yes.
Who are the respondents?
The respondents are Daudi Mwangi.
Are the respondents that one that are now before this court?
Yes, yes.
Yes. What was he seeking?
He was seeking. I pray that the Honorable Court to issue me with an order for the respondent
Yes.
to be detained at Bahati Police Station.
To be
for 7
detained
days.
at Bahati Police
Station.
Yes.
For 7 days.
For 7 days. Are you aware whether or not the orders were granted?
I'm not aware.
The use. Have you seen something written as orders?
Yes, I have.
Would you kindly read them out?
Whereas it has been proved to me on oath.
No, the last one.
Now, therefore, I authorize number that Eliud Misoi, a police officer.
Who is being authorized by the court? The applicant, correct?
Yes.
Yes, to do what?
Police officer attached to DCI North by order to detain the suspects, namely.
To detain the suspects, correct?
Yes. For 7 days to enable.
When is the date of the application?
Yes. The date is on.
Is it not on the 15th of May? Yes?
Let me see the date of the application. Doesn't have a date.
She has a date. The date is that of 15th of May.
15 days.
Yes. So when were the 7 days lapsing? And by the way, why was it done on 7th? They were arrested on 12th, correct?
Yes.
The application is brought before court on 15th.
Yes.
Would you explain what happened why the application was not brought on the 13th and the 14th?
It was a weekend.
It was a weekend. That's why the application is coming up on Monday, correct?
Yes.
The 15th, yes?
Yes.
When were the 7 days to lapse?
7 days should have been the next Monday.
No, when? Which date? We are interested in the date. 15 plus 7.
Should be 22.
22, correct?
Yes.
So between the 13th, between the 12th to the 18th, where were the accused persons?
Between
the 12th
yes.
and the 18th,
Yes.
where were the accused persons?
In custody.
You are in custody. Yes?
Yes.
Read the first charge.
The first charge.
Yes, the first count.
Being members of the organized criminal.
Yes, yes, but I'm interested with the last part about the date, the diverse dates.
On diverse dates between 11 and 18th May 2023.
Well, they did what? They committed the offenses, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But I and you have agreed that they're in police custody, correct?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't.
Yes?
It doesn't.
Can it make sense to any other person?
It doesn't.
Did they commit that offense while they were still in police custody?
No.
Yes?
No, they didn't.
Let's assume that they did. Yes?
Yes.
Does that mean that the police were accomplices?
If they did while in custody, they should.
Thank you. Did you see the recovery of the so-called paraphernalias?
Did I see?
Did you see the recovery of the so-called paraphernalians?
I only saw them.
I
didn't see them being recovered.
Yes. For example, we have some. What did you see? You saw this gourd?
Yes, there was I think
where was it recovered from?
I don't know.
Yes?
I don't know. By the time
no. Was it recovered at one? Remember, you have two scenes of crimes here. We have one at Wanyeroro and the other one at Njoro, right?
Yes.
Did you go to Njoro yourself?
No, I didn't.
So this was recovered at which place?
I only conducted the
but you saw
Wanyeroro,
it. Did you see this one? Did you see this gadget? Did you see this gadget at Wanyeroro? Did you see this gourd, so-called gourd, or so-called calabash?
There was a number of.
Did you see it or you never saw it?
I can't.
Did you see it or never saw it?
I saw paraphernalia. I
I'm
can't
asking,
recall
did you see
exactly
this?
what
Did
it
you see
was.
this calabash?
Yes, I believe I saw it.
Not believe. Did you see it or you never saw it? I want to
I saw it.
You saw it.
Yes.
From whom among the accused persons was it recovered from? Who was in possession of this gourd?
As I said, when I entered the
Who
main
was
house,
in possession? You know or you don't know?
I don't know.
What was it supposed to be used for?
I don't know.
not
Rituals of,
know
I
it.
don't know.
I believe you're an African, correct?
Yes, I am.
And I believe that you know gourds and calabashes, correct?
Yes, I
Where do
am.
they come from?
They are grown.
They are grown. And what is the character of a gourd? Is it something that is fragile or not fragile?
It is fragile.
Fragile, correct?
Yes.
What that means, if I was to drop it down here, it would break down. It would be into pieces.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Have a look at this. What is that purported calabash made of?
It's leather.
It's leather.
Yes.
Just drop it down, pop, we see.
It won't.
You can even hit it against the wall.
It won't break
Why?
because it's leather.
It's leather.
Yes.
Are calabashes made of leather?
No, they're not.
Thank you. And I'm just about to be done. You indicated that you stayed at the gate for about 10 minutes before the gate were opened.
Approximately.
Yes?
Yes.
And you are convinced that you are going to get guns and drugs in that compound as briefed by Mr. Wesley, correct? The brief of Mr. Wesley was to go and recover these things. Drugs.
Go find out.
No, it's okay. That's the mission, correct? Yes?
Find out. Find out.
To find out, correct? And therefore you are suspicious that there might be guns, drugs, narcotic, and psychotropic substances, correct?
We were.
Yeah, you are suspicious, correct or not correct? The group was suspicious.
We would have found anything.
Perfect. Anything that is connected with the crime, correct?
Yes.
Right? And therefore, to a police officer who is diligent enough, every minute counts in a crime scene, correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
To the extent that if 10 minutes were to lapse, evidence of what you are looking for could actually have also lapsed or be hidden or something.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And these are the guys who had guns in their offices, in the houses, correct? Yeah?
Yes.
I now want to address your consciousness and your ability to reason, if you can.
Yes.
Would a diligent person who knows that I have illegal guns and drugs in a house and the police are here just have been seated there waiting for them to come?
No. They were asleep.
Yes?
They were all asleep.
They were all asleep. So they never knew what was even happening. Even the watchman, did the watchman stay at the gate waiting to open, or where did he go? Are you able to tell?
They were engaged in a.
So he never went anywhere, correct?
Yes.
But whether the gate was opened or not, the police were still to gain entry anyway. Correct?
Sure.
And therefore it was incumbent for this person kwenda kujisaidia asipatikane na hizi vitu. Kweli ama si kweli?
Sure.
Did he do that?
He didn't.
Did he comply to open the house?
I don't know.
Did he comply or he was compelled?
The gate.
Yeah, no, the gate. Did he open it voluntarily or he was compelled?
After the conversation, he opened.
He opened. Did he voluntarily open the house?
Yes, he did.
Is that were the gadgets recovered in the house, purportedly?
Purportedly, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But he voluntarily opened it, correct?
Yes.
Is that conduct consistent with guilt?
I can't tell.
Yes?
I can't tell.
Yes, I can rephrase. I will avoid it, and I'm well guided. Finally, Mr. Witness, there's something I forgot to ask you about in the photos. have a look at the certificate by Wesley to Mr. Kamore. And that will be my final question. Have a look at it.
The letter to?
The Kamore letter.
Yes.
Just read the first paragraph.
On the 16th day of May, 2023.
Yes. I received, from where we say I received.
I received a phone memory card paired to a phone, serial number that
yes.
No come on 16.
Proceed.
And the cover of a letter, reference number.
Yes.
Where is the reference to?
No, just proceed.
Yes. Purporting to be sent.
I am interested with the word purported.
Yes.
Purported to?
Purporting to be sent by Mr. Langat.
Purporting to be sent by
Mr. Langat.
Do you understand English?
As much as I know, yes.
Do you understand the meaning of the word purported?
Purport, yes.
What does it mean?
Almost similar with assume.
Yes?
Almost similar with the word assume.
Do you want me to aid you in the interpretation of that word?
Kindly do.
And you tell us what you understand? Again, that is Oxford Dictionary.
Yes.
What does it mean?
Appearing or stated to be true.
Appearing or stated to be
true.
What is he saying is purported in that letter?
The phone to be sent by Mr. Langat.
If the word purported means appearing to be true, is Mr. Kamore certain of what he's saying in that statement? And that is pure English?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Did he use the word purported deliberately or by default?
Your Honor, object to that very questioning that document another witness. He is the best person to answer those questions.
I'll not waste time with that objection. I'll move on. Have a look at those photos.
Yes.
How many photos were taken at the scene?
It says 6.
6.
9.
9. How many photos do you have there? In that bundle, the bigger one.
This one.
Yes? And as you look at it, when you went there, did you see a slaughtered goat? Or anything that resembles from or remains of a slaughtered goat at the compound?
From my position?
Did you, yeah,
I did
when
not.
you went, you never saw. Thank you. How many photos do you have?
$39.
39. Confirm that all those 49 photos are depicting various pictorial scenarios of that crime, correct?
Yes.
Where did the rest come from?
I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know. The IO can explain where he got them from.
All right. But you confirm you witnessed the ones that were taken were 6.
No, the letter says 9.
The letter says 9.
Yes.
From Wesley.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
But now look at that photo, and there's a photo with a sufuria.
Yes.
Yes? You can have a look at it and please show it to us. It's photo number what? Kindly confirm, identify the photo.
Photo number 32.
Photo number 32.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Was the photo number 32? Oh, of course you can't tell. What was, did you see that sufuria?
Yes, there was soup inside.
Yes?
There was soup inside.
There was soup.
Soup and some meat.
Meat.
Yes.
How did you confirm that that was soup? Are you a government
It was
analyst?
left. It had been left out
How did you confirm it was soup?
by the smell of goat soup.
Right.
Definitely, yes.
Was that soup collected for sampling? If you're aware,
I'm not aware.
was it taken for any analysis?
I'm not aware of that.
Yes.
I'm not aware of that.
And how does the soup connect to being a member of Mungiki?
Soup doesn't connect
Yes.
to the member.
Is it an offense for us to be cooking
No, it's not.
soup in our houses?
It isn't.
Yes.
It isn't.
So what is the relevance of that photo in this case?
The IO connect.
What is the relevance? It's you.
The IO and
In
the
terms of
CSI.
proving the crimes being alleged, what is the relevance of that photo?
The person who took the photo
No, it's
and the IO
you.
connect.
You are proving. You are assisting the state to
Yeah.
nail these individuals. What is the relevance of soup, sufrias, knives in this case?
In the photos that are here, there are those that I would use, there are those that I wouldn't.
What's the relevance? I'm asking the relevance.
The
You know or you don't know the relevance?
sufuria one.
Yes, and the soup.
I don't know.
You do not know.
Yes.
And by the way, you have had an opportunity to look at the exhibit before this court, correct?
Yes.
Can you see any sufuria before this court?
None that I can see.
Any soup?
No.
Finally, tell us what happened to the motor vehicle. Did you see any motor vehicle in that particular compound?
There were two motor vehicles.
Yes, identify them by their registration.
Unless
Yeah, you'll be aided. The prosecutor is here. He'll assist you.
it was one was a Toyota AE90
Yes.
AAK
Yes.
628.
Yes. Where were these vehicles? Were they not just innocently parked
They
in
were
their parking?
Yes.
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 Who drove them?
Who drove them?
Who drove these vehicles? And what is the make?
As I said, that one is a Toyota AE90.
Yes, and the other one?
The other one is it was a Lexus.
Yes. Lexus 555S.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do you know how they found themselves in that compound?
No.
Do you know how long they were parked in that compound?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Do you know the owner? Did you find out about the owner?
No, I didn't.
And my final question.
Yes.
If you look at the charge sheet, you realize that the accused persons,
Yes.
and especially count 1, count 2, count 3, count 4, and count 5,
Count. Sorry. Again.
all the way to all these counts, count 12, 13, they are all being charged with the offense, one of inviting, attending meetings, addressing meetings, right?
Yes.
Did you see any witness being interrogated on that particular day saying that I was addressed by Mr. Njenga? Did you not?
I did not interact with them.
Okay. Did you see any person saying I was invited here by Mr. Njenga?
No, I haven't seen.
Yes. Did you see any person saying that I attended the meeting called by Mr. Njenga? And the rest?
No.
Yes. Did you see any person saying I actually attended and I was addressed by Mr. Njenga?
Personally, I didn't interact with them.
No further questions, Your Honor. I call upon the next counsel to ask.